This is the BYD Seal Performance. It looks a little bit like a shark, and it's the first electric car that I've ever driven. Actually, I still haven't driven it.
This is toxic, oh my god. It feels weird. My stomach feels weird.
I have always been against electric cars because I feel like they are boring. I feel like there's no soul in them. I feel like they are a trend that are gonna die someday because not a lot of people like electric cars. But bro, I'm gonna buy one of these. One of my very good friends, who's also a car guy, told me I have to try one of these because when he tried one, he immediately bought one.
690
Do you
torque.
think they would let me try to drift the car?
Okay, so later you will have, you can put in launch control and all 4 tires spin.
This is a dual motor car. As you can look at the engine right here. The car makes 520 horsepower and 670 Newton meters of torque. And it has an 82 kilowatt hour battery that gives it over 500 kilometers of range. And you can charge it from 0 to 100% in 45 minutes with a DC 100 kilowatt hour charger. In my opinion, normally EV cars, they don't look that great, but this car looks kind of nice. It kind of looks like the Tesla Roadster. And I mean, good for them because Tesla never made the Roadster. They just made empty promises. There are no front grills because you don't need cooling for your engine. You have these 19-inch aero wheels, which are supposed to help with aerodynamics. On the rear end, this car actually looks quite good with the water drop design on the tail light. It says 3.8 S. S is actually seconds, which means this car can do 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.8 seconds. Oh my God. If this was my personal car, honestly, I would debadge it because this car looks quite good on the rear end. It has a diffuser, which I'm pretty sure doesn't do anything. It's just to be aggressive. These fins aren't going anywhere. This car is quite compact. I would compare it to like a BMW 3 Series. If you give it some more aggressive wheels, something that would fill up the arch, I think it would look really good. This car has a 400-liter trunk, which is as much as a BMW 5 Series, which is good because this car is as compact as a 3 Series. But it also has 50 liters of capacity in the front, which means you have 450 liters of capacity, which is quite useful if you are traveling around all the time. We know the car makes over 520 horsepower. We know it has 670 Newton meters of torque, and it weighs almost 2.2 tons. I have experienced 520 horsepower with an engine fit with a petrol car. I have experienced heavy cars. My car is 2 tons. But I have never experienced fully electric car, and I don't know how it's gonna feel. So we are doing 60 kilometers per hour. The car feels very quiet. First things first, after a U-turn, what do we do as BMW drivers?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay. The weird thing is, you don't expect the car to go fast because you don't hear any noise. Can I launch? Jenny, can I?
Yeah, sure. Oh my god.
It's so effortless, right?
So effort. Oh my god.
This is what I would like you to try on this EV.
You would feel like you're still standing. Your body is telling you that you're still standing still, but you are doing more speed than is allowed in any country, which we didn't do. In terms of features, this car actually has quite a few quirks and features that is absolutely amazing, which we are going to talk about right now. For example, you can press a button on your steering wheel and you can rotate this. Like, I mean, who thought of that? Like, whose idea was to have this as a feature in the car? I'm pretty sure it was somebody who understood social media and wanted something to go viral. There is no point of having this other than to be cool. This is actually amazing. I would be interested to know how this car would handle in corners, but so far from what I've done right now, the car feels very stable because all the weight of the car is down below on the bottom of the car. The battery is actually embedded into the chassis. The car feels very solid and very rigid. In a petrol car, you have your engine out in the front, so you would have to counter that weight if you want a 50-50 balance. I have a feeling you don't really really have to do that with these cars because you are all-wheel drive, 2 motors, and you have the battery down below. You would feel the weight because the car is 2.2 tons, which by today's standard, honestly, not that heavy. With all these cars, with all the hybrids and EVs, it's a little heavier than a Tesla Model 3 Performance, but really wouldn't care much about that because it's like having 2 more people out in the back. You know what I want to do? I want to launch the car. This is intoxicating. Apparently we can do a 360 turn with this car. Can I do it?
Yes.
Okay. Should I do a donut? No? She told me to do a 360. I think she meant do a donut. I think she's seen the videos, bro. Like, am I doing it right? Oh, you mean go fast?
Yeah, you can go faster and faster and faster so that the car maintain in the circle.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
Okay, I like your ideas. Yeah. Bro, do you think she's watched my videos?
Yep. Oh, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's not moving.
It's like you're on tracks.
Oh my god.
I kind of feel dizzy. Oh my god. How was it? I feel very dizzy. It's like you're on train tracks. The car on rails? Do you think this car can do a donut? Can?
If you have the skill, can.
Oh my god. Do you think it can do donuts?
Can.
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Bro, I'm gonna buy one of these. I don't think I will be able to do it. The car is all-wheel drive. It feels like it's on tracks. I'm not gonna try very hard. I am just gonna give it a touch, okay? Don't look at me like that. You're looking at me like you want me to burn off the tires.
I mean,
It's not my car.
we're BMW drivers.
We are BMW
You
drivers,
remember
but
what
this is
happened when
not-
you did the donut last time, remember? With your...
Yeah. The
Yeah.
last time I did donuts was February of 2024. Holy it's been a while.
It's time for new donuts! Let's go make some donuts!
I'm not gonna try very hard, okay? Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Alright, let's do it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's crazy. What is happening? What type of salesperson is this?
Oh, it's all-wheel drive, bro. It's very instant. It's all-wheel drive. I don't have enough space. I'm not gonna try.
Oh my god. This is intoxicating. Oh my god. It feels weird. My stomach feels weird. Oh my god. I
Is
don't
this
know.
even on sport mode?
No. That's on comfort.
Ryan told me that when I drive it, I'm gonna know why he bought the car, and I do know why he bought the car. If you have beefy wheels on the car that like are flush, it will look so much better.
The fact that you're like not just invested in the car now, and you're also like deciding on what you're gonna do to like make it your own.
We don't all live in a fantasy world where money is no object, because I feel like everybody who talks about cars thinks that money is no object. 560 horsepower, if you want to get it out of a car, you would have to spend around $100,000 for a new car. The only problem that I would have with one of these is charging, because I mean, if you're going on a long distance, 500 kilometers, okay, but when you get to your destination, is the city that you're getting into, does it like have charging?
But
You
I
know?
mean, for charging, I think they have the block that you can bring around and plug
Yeah,
into.
but if you want to use those 3-pin plugs, it would take you 2 days to charge the car. You have to have like an actual DC or AC charger, first of all. Installing one of those, if you are living in a house, would be around 2.8 ringgit, which would be like $700. When you're spending this much money on a car, you would spend it on a charger. It really depends on which country you live in. We just went through 20% of charge in the small drive that we did. We had 400 kilometers of range when I got in the car, and it shows 357 right now. So we used 40 kilometers of range. How much range is the car gonna have if I'm the one driving it? If I'm going all in on the German Autobahn on this car, is it actually gonna do 500 kilometers? Because if your gas car doesn't, you just pull over and you fill it up with gas. But if this car doesn't,
Where are you going?
where are you going? Napa leather, Alcantara. They did all the right things. This sunroof, absolutely insane. I love it.
I love it.
But all this Alcantara
It's
and all
really
this
nice.
and all of this, they did all the right things with the car.
This is
The
really
steering
nice.
wheel is so great. It feels like a BMW steering wheel. And for the money, absolute 9 out of 10. You really have to consider money. This Chinese really knew what they were doing when they priced this car. What do you think? Would you get one?
I would.
All right, so what do I think about this car? Should you get it? Should you not get it? I feel like for a daily, this is absolutely amazing. You have all the power in the world, you have all the comfort in the world, and the price, you can't beat that price. But if you want your power to come from dead dinosaurs, if you want that raw feeling, this wouldn't be a good fit for you. But I feel like for most people who just want to commute to work and back and have a little bit of fun in the middle, just like doing a few pulls, having some fun, this would be an absolutely amazing car to buy. I am biased towards petrol cars, but I feel like this would be a good purchase. Special thanks to Jenny for letting me drive this car.
I want to thank you
Thank
for
you.
at least giving me a chance to allow you to test drive the car
Thank
because
you.
you never feel it before, and I hope that you're really happy with the car.
For the first experience, EV experience, this is, I am intoxicated
So I
with the
hope
car.
you can
Thank
recommend
you.
more friends to me.
Sure,
I give my best service.
sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
See you again.
You wanted to buy a 500 horsepower car at such a good price, make sure to contact her. Only her. Just come here and look for her, okay? All right. See ya.
They have this, something called CTB technology, cell-to-body technology. So the chassis and the batteries are integrated together to aid with torsional rigidity, so it's fucking stiff and on the ground.
So they are integrated together and they're
Integrated,
stiff.
and integrated, just the way you like it.
Yeah,
Right.
okay.
So because of that, it's actually the batteries are part of the body itself.
Ooh.
It's not like on top like a skateboard. It's
like-
literally within,
The body.
melded into the body.
Okay.
And sealed into one piece,
Okay.
just the way you like it.
Just the way I like it.
Yeah.